Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So yesterday on GB News, Tom Bower was being interviewed by Dan Wootton. In that interview, Tom Bower stated that Harry had said to his close friends while he was last in London that he believes Meghan is in touch with Diana in spirit, and Diana's telling Meghan everything will be okay. This is prediction confirmed. I've just got to say, I've been saying this before Spare was released, that they believed they were talking to Diana, and Meghan was saying Diana was in contact with her. And I've also stated that it's not Diana. So you can check my readings going way back. I've been on about this for ages. So I just want to have a look more into that and see what's going on, because there's so many different things that Meghan could be doing here. She could be purposefully manipulating, or she could be in contact with something. But whatever it is, it's not Diana. So I'm going to look at this in a different approach. I do lead card readings. If you're new here, hello, we do different layers. So I do the first question and the second and the third. The question should be on the left hand of your screen. So what I do is I'll take one deck of cards and do one question, then the next deck of cards and do another question, and all relating to the same thing. It just helps us pick up the energies more. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing, liking and sharing my content. It helps me out, all that YouTubery stuff. Thank you. So, okay. Let's have a look at the overview of this situation. What is going on? And then we'll look into Meghan. I'm using the Radiant Rider Waite. Let's have a look. Seven of Wands. They're trying to defend themselves. Okay. Ace of Wands. The Emperor in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. The Queen of Cups, of course, in the tarot relates to Cancerians. It's water signs, basically, and Princess Diana was a water sign. King Charles will come through as the Emperor because, well, he's king now. He could have been King of Cups before because he's a Scorpio, but he's come through as the Emperor. I feel there is a threat there with the relationship with King Charles. I feel they do feel like they're on the defensive all the time. And they keep having these bright ideas of reinvention, but it never really comes off anywhere. If the Ace of Wands crossing over. The Queen of Cups underneath, that's Diana. It's Diana's memory, but it's in reverse, so it's the perversion of Diana's memory. So straight away, overview of the situation, Diana has come out here. And I just want to say that they are not, because it is in reversal, this isn't truly Diana. There's the Mexican card. Oh, God. Control. It's about control. Oh, okay. So they feel stabbed in the back about this story. They really do, with the Ten of Swords. Harry feels quite done about this story. I think it's very much a divide and rule thing. The Two of Wands there, it's me saying that they were wanting to work with other people. They're wanting to do things, but they're feeling very stabbed in the back about something. The Four of Pentacles is all about control, and they want to be seen as being the victim, the poor urchins on the outside. And this is a wager on the marriage. I feel like this is definitely for the Four of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles, it's all about control. And I feel like the marriage might be getting used as leverage. There's definite divide and rule stuff going on. Definite divide and rule stuff. And the perversion of Diana's memory. Let's see what the cards say for Meghan. What's this about the charity, though? Something about charity. They're trying to control around charity. Eight of Wands. This is communications going very quickly. Is there something where it's just like the bots, maybe? There's disruption, there is quick communication, there's communication in haste. Is she having to think of her on her feet? Burden lifted, okay. The Chariot in reverse. The Lovers in reverse, okay. Seven of Pentacles. King of Swords. Alright. The Lovers in reverse there underneath. I think she finds Harry very difficult to control. We have got the 10 of Wands crossing over, like burden release, burden taken off her. So I think she uses this to let off some steam and keep him in check. Personally, I think she is done with him. But she's not daft. She will only get rid of him when it suits her. And that's lined up and ready to go at any given opportunity, to be honest with you. The King of Swords there. Two of Swords. It's just like exerting control. We have got the Star there. What she hopes, she's hoping for a new start. She's wanting to rebrand. The Aquarian energy that's attached to the Star is often very kind of like by yourself, very individual. So she's definitely thinking of just maybe putting herself out there. The King of Swords interests me. This is a businessman. This is somebody who has very strong legal connections. It could well be a lawyer, a businessman, a politician, but somebody's going to come out and say something soonish. A legal move, potentially. With the Lovers and the Chariot in reverse, things are out of control. She knows things are out of control. So I believe she is saying she's in touch with Princess Diana as a control mechanism. And there's Justice in reverse in her future. I think she's hanging around for the IPP. Let's have a look at Harry. She wants to win. Oh my goodness, I've just had two jumping cards. Put them back in. The Justice in reverse, I think the IPP is not going to go their way. But she's doing it because she's got no other means of control. They're not very grateful for what they've got either with that Seven of Pentacles in reverse. They're not very patient either. Like, they don't like to work on something long term. Everything has to be very instant gratification, if you know what I mean. if there's any point of resistance or them not getting in the way, they'll push back on it or stop it. It's weird. It's such a weird energy to be in. Let's have a look at Harry, and then we'll look at Doria as well, actually. Three of Cups. What's he celebrating? And the Ten of Wands as well. Oppression lifted. Crossing the same way. King of Cups. Knight of Swords in reverse. There's the Two of Swords. I feel like what's really going on here with when they're doing the energy work, when they're doing everything like that, is King of Cups. It would be Cancerian, it would be water sign, so this could well be William. And Harry is immensely jealous of William, and that's what's driving it. And one of the things that he's very jealous of it all about is the Knight of Swords in reverse. And this can well be protection, police, security. He thinks it's not fair that he doesn't get it because he's the son of a king, and William is also the son of a king, and William gets it. It's not fair. It's very Kevin the teenager. The Lovers in reverse there. The Lovers in reverse and this Knight of Swords. I think there might be some pressures with regarding security, finances that Harry is hearing a lot about. I think he will be they will be tying that together, I feel. Almost like spiritually, it's the right thing to do to get the IPP status, because Diana didn't have it, even though she was off. I don't know. I can't remember. Diana, what happened there. But the Knight of Swords in reverse would be security policeman. He is bitter though. I think William's really annoyed him this week. Six of Cups. Want everyone to think of him being in his childhood. Five of Swords. Nine of Swords. Temperance in reverse. And the Chariot movement. The Six of Cups, I feel like Harry wants us to think back to his childhood. He wants to frame himself as that little boy following the coffin through London, you know? Then why are we getting the Five of Swords here? Why are we getting deceit and trying to maneuver things around to your advantage? I feel like he is trying to spiritually, and Meghan, take ownership of Diana's memory. I feel like Diana isn't coming through to them, because we had the Queen of Cups in reverse there. I feel like Meghan's kind of like, I'm a humanitarian, and I'm an actress, and I'm a calligrapher, and I was in Suits, and I was a moon bump, and I was a this, and I wasn't that, and blah, 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 blah. But now I'm psychic. She's such a special snowflake. This is why they're doing it. I think Harry's completely sold on that. Let's have a look at Doria. The Nine of Swords is stress and nightmares. I think she's really playing it up. The Chariot in the future. There's going to be some movement. Six of Cups. We're going back to childhood to be reminded of children. And the reason above it all, why all of this? Jealousy of William there. And there's a lot of pressure about the IPP case. There's that Two of Swords again. So with Doria, she's like, we were forced to go to this length. Page of Cups. I don't like that. Queen of Cups. What's known about the situation? The faux Diana. Seven of Swords. Taking what's not yours. Empress in reverse. The Star in reverse. The King of Pentacles in reverse. The Magician in reverse. The Ace of Wands in reverse. And finally, the King of Cups in reverse. Doria is the one who is doing the energy work, allegedly for anti-temper purposes only. She is the one, she is the organizer of it all. And I'll tell you why I am saying that. We have got the Empress in reverse leaving the situation. So she is trying to mother and protect her what she wants, but she will not Harry. She's trying to protect, I don't know, maybe herself, because the Empress in reverse is all of these things that we are not as women. We're not meant to be as women. It's cruel, it's cold, it's overly calculating, it's harsh, it's bitter, it's critical, it's manipulative, maladaptive, disruptive. And she really is the one who is doing all of the mess. She's got Harry believing all of this. She got Harry believing that Megan is a conduit. She's got Harry believing that, and her and Harry do some energy work together. Allegedly. We've got the Queen of Cups in reverse. What's known about the situation? Well, to Doria, she's helping them understand Diana. The Queen of Cups was, of course, under Megan in reverse as well. And that, to me, suggests that they're working in duality with this. So Megan is the embodiment of Diana, and the Queen allegedly to Harry. I'm not saying this. This is what they're doing. They're saying that Megan is the embodiment of Diana, and Doria is helping bring the energy in. If you know what I mean, that kind of thing. I've mentioned it before on another video, and there's a new age belief of a thing called an oversoul. So it's when you have like a soul group, apparently, and in this soul group you can have, like, funnily enough, an archetype, you know, so the soul's got this kind of essence. So, and people can all incarnate from this soul essence at the same time or at similar times. Bear with me. No. So I don't know if they've gone down that route. They could have gone down that route. I believe that, and they could say like a Megan and Diana from the same soul family in that sense. The only one I can really think of, if I believe that, which I would have said it would be Wallace Simpson, but what do I know? Simple tarot reader. The Queen of Cups in reverse. It's causing disruption. Now, I mentioned the Star a lot, and the Star in reverse, and it's that weird new Carolean era. And I really think that they can't read King Charles, and they don't understand what's going on. So they are trying to read in from the outside of what's going on. But the thing is, they haven't got anyone who is necessarily very psychic in their team, if you know what I mean. And they can't get a read on them. They can't get a read on the royal family. Doria here has got the King of Pentacles and the Magician surrounding her. So she is both in reverse. So she is disrupting Harry. Harry's at Pentacles because he is, of course, a Virgo, and Virgo relates to Earth, and Earth in the Tarot is Pentacles. The Magician in reverse, it can mean like a bit of a mess, and things being chaotic. It can also mean bad magic. I'm just going to say it. Bad magic. We have got the Ace of Wands there. What she's hoping for, she doesn't want things to go bad and go south again. And then coming for the King of Cups, I think they don't like that William. They don't like that William is being so successful. And the King of Cups has come out twice here. So I think they don't like William being so successful. They want to take him down a peg or two. In their minds. I'm not saying this is what I believe. I don't believe that at all. I believe William is very successful, and I do, honestly, his energy is really, really, he's a nice guy. Harry is corrupted. He's believing in woo-woo stuff. I mean, I know this is a tarot channel, but I'm saying, like, there's some things that are banded sometimes by the spiritual community as being true, and some of it is not in my experience not true. So I think Doria is, so basically, to summarize, I think Doria is the one who's really dabbling and getting Harry to dabble. I think Meghan is just passive, but saying Diana's next to her and helping her, and she sees her out the corner of her eye, or she feels her presence and all this kind of stuff. And I really think that Harry goes along with it, and Doria has a lot to do with it. They're going to come out against William more. Got in for William. I'm a bit concerned about what's crossing over. We've got Page of Cups crossing over. Really jealous of the Wales as kids. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look and see about that graveyard dirt. Now, there's a story that goes back to Spare, that goes back to there where Meghan was basically spread-eagled on Princess Diana's grave. And one of you mentioned in the comments yesterday, could it have been graveyard dirt? Now, graveyard dirt is something that is known to the occult magical practitioners of various shapes and forms. Will use graveyard dirt to bring in incantations and spells and all that kind of stuff, as well as hair, which Harry kept by the bed. and all of those things. So yeah, so she's got access to, had access to those things. Let's have a look at this. Did Megan use graveyard dirt for anything? There's the Knight of Swords in reverse. Disruption. There's the Four of Wands in reverse. There's the Lovers. Okay. And there's the Seven of Wands in reverse. I think she did, you know, guys. There's the Five of Swords. There's the Ten of Swords. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. We've got the Lovers above. So what she wanted was the relationship. But the Seven of Wands. She does, was it Darvo? Deflects, attack, was it reversal, victim? I can't remember it all, but it's that. It's this whole thing where she is constantly just chucking stuff back at people. The Lovers there, it's a joining of two souls, and this is very much what she wanted. But we have got here the Knight of Swords underneath. So what's driving the situation now? And the Four of Wands crossing over. We have got the Five of Swords leaving the situation, and the Seven of Swords surrounding the situation, taking things that are not yours. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Again, taking more than you need, taking things you shouldn't. Out of balance. Everything's not as what it seems. Ten of Pentacles, you want what she wanted, the rich, the wealth. And the Seven of Pentacles is what she's ended up with, not being able to look at your assets and see what she's good at. So this could be one of the reasons they cursed the whole thing is cursed. I've been saying it for ages. This whole thing is absolutely cursed. I think she did. She very much hoodwinked a lot of people. Not William or Catherine. I think they saw straight through her. I think King Charles would have probably been like, oh, you're just being protective. What she wanted was a marriage, but everything wasn't as it's. Everything isn't as it seems with this. I think she did it, yeah. Yeah, I think she got some graveyard dirt, and I think she used it for whatever she wanted to use it, whether she put it on a vision board or whatever. She's definitely done something sketchy with that. That's what I see in the cards anyway. Let me know what you guys think. If there's any readings you'd like me to do, anything at all, leave it in the comments down below. Any questions, anything like that. Don't just do the royal family and the overseas lot. I can do other readings as well. Thanks for your patience, and if you made it this long, thank you so much for sticking out and hanging around with me, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye everyone.